Ira Epstein of Linn and Associates with your metals market wrap-up for this Thursday, the last trading day of the month, but not the week. And it is April 30th, 2020, and we're just getting on to 4 p.m. As you can see, the stock market's continuing its drop right here. We did get the Amazon numbers. Apple numbers as well. Apple looked to me still good. They're increasing the dividend, but the cash hoard has dropped. And as the cash hoard dropped, I think the market's concerned about that. We'll see. They still have a ton of money in the bank, but markets read what they want to read. In the metal markets, look at the range size today. $1.09 in the silver, $50 almost in the gold market, copper 6 cents. There was no major numbers out. There was no major report out. And yet these markets got exceptionally volatile. You're getting a month-end bounce into the energies, but something else has happened there. I know our clearing firm went out and raised their margin. They took the exchange margin and went 50% greater. So that tells you that the clearing firms have had enough of the nonsense of a negative number that they saw 2 weeks ago to all the way up like this. There's a point at which the market isn't functioning, and I think that's a signal to keep people out of it. So something you want to keep your mind on. When we take a gold chart on the weekly basis, the market's been in a stepping ladder now to the downside. The week isn't over, so I cannot tell you this is how it's going to look tomorrow. I don't have that crystal ball, but if it is, well, the market then is backed off here, as you can see, almost $40 from that high close. When we take a look at the chart action, it's out now today, not pretty, very ugly. Why? Because if you look at the swing line, you have lower highs, lower low. So today's high is a very important number. If it's taken out, because it's an outside day down, if it's taken out on Friday and or Sunday night through Monday, that would be a trap for the bears. Until it's taken out, it's just a swing line with lower highs, lower lows, which means we've entered a bear stage. It is validated because price closed under the 18-day average, which means bias is down, activating that particular trade. And then when I look at it, where's the potential? Could be the lower Bollinger Band. That number's jumping right now. Oh, probably about right there, about $12. It'll probably be a little less than that tomorrow. So let's assume it's in the 1670s somewhere. That's where I'd look for the first support. And because we haven't hit a down Bollinger Band in a long time, I would pay great attention to it. It's where I think the pros will be there to protect their positions, probably taking in some money. In terms of momentum, down. So the market entered a full bear stage. Swing line down today, bias down again today. It was yesterday as well, and momentum pointing down. So you've entered a bear stage in the market with the potential target of the lower Bollinger Band. Gold-silver ratio, not going anywhere. It tried. This morning, I pointed out to the traders, boy, if you take a look at it, silver market had gotten back under the 18-day average. Came right back by day's end, couldn't stay there. When we look at July silver, you see why. A big failure day. But unlike the gold market, you have a higher high, lower low in a very tight Bollinger Band pattern. You're already to a point where the market's oversold. Today's low, 1483.5. 85 is the low of the day. So I expect that if you hit it, it's going to be a support area. Now, that doesn't mean a turnaround area. I wish I knew that much. But that's where I'd expect the bears to be coming out of the market. In the copper market, not surprised, another failure at the upper Bollinger Band. You got up to 239.50 today. The Bollinger Band is 238.95, and you gave up all that ground. So you don't have to agree with me with these Bollinger Bands, but they're very important to understand the pattern as you run up to or down to them, the pattern of where you're at, and is the market running on them or not. I teach it all in my charting course, so if you're interested, that's where you learn about it. I don't teach it here. In the platinum, you're still in the bull camp. You still have higher lows, higher highs. Auto plants opening through Europe. Auto plants opening May 18th in the United States. important. So getting something of a bid there. And even the Palladium market back up to the 18-day average. We had talked about that and a $30 gain. It has not entered the bull camp. It refuses to stay over the 18-day average. And as you know, that's the line in the sand. When you get to it, it's often a number the market decides what's it going to do with a trend, and it's decided not to enter one. Dollar index. What would you do if you're me? You know how I talk. The first challenge of a lower Bollinger Band, what would I tell you that I think is going to go on? I think the pros are going to take money off the table. So today's low, 98.83. 98.90 is where you're at. That's the lower Bollinger Band, and you're 99.04. So I'm content that that's what they may have done. No, I'm not bullish, but there's a thing of taking money off the table. The market, momentum down, bias down, trend down. To break all this, you got to get over 99.55 and 99.95 and a half, and you're nowhere near that. You're 90 points away from that plus. So there's nothing here that I see that's overly friendly one way or the other. I want to remind you what I do in the mornings because it's so important. You know, the advantage is these markets reopen, as you know, at 5 p.m. I get up at approximately 4 in the morning, read, and then I try to start recording if there's not a big morning report. Today I was later because I wanted to see what the European Central Bank did before I put up my videos. But I'm normally recording around 5:40 Chicago time in the morning. And I'm giving you what I'm seeing during the day. And the advantages, the markets are swinging. You get to play them accordingly. If this sounds like something you'd want, because I'm saying buy here, sell there, this is what I think you should be doing. You go to www.iraepstein.com under the word research, subscribe to the daily morning subscriber video. Comes out Monday through Friday. And folks, I didn't miss much of anything with this whole COVID-19. And you know, my subscribers know that. You get quite a bit of information, and it's a heck of a way to start the morning off. I'm Ira. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.